Hello YouTube. I decided today to come back and start doing a blog. The last time I was on here, it was to start my journey after gastric bypass. My gastric bypass was RNY, done by a robot. It was on September 5th, 2012. So it's been 4 years. I've had no problems with my gastric bypass. I've lived great. I take vitamin D still, and I take B12, and at the moment I take other vitamins too, but we'll come to that. This is my start to my new journey. I'm going to start blogging. People can watch, give me your opinions. If you're on my Facebook, I mean, it's just an open book. A lot of people have questions or heard rumors, so I'm just going to come clean and it's all going to be out there because this ain't a secret. No. I had gastric bypass in 2012 to get rid of my polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is now gone. And I wanted to have a child. But in the process of these years, Scott got cancer again and had a bone marrow transplant, and things went downhill. He is doing a lot better now and everything, but this last year has been really hard. My brother was diagnosed with bile duct cancer last year. He lived 6 months after the diagnosis. He died on 3/26 of 16. He was my only brother, and he's younger than me, and he has 3 children. And it just kind of made me get a reality check. Grieving is really hard. People grieve in different ways. Everyone was afraid that I'd turn into an alcoholic because it runs in my family. It did a little bit before he passed away, but it didn't go any worse than that. It went in a weird way. I went to a sexual way, actually. I've been married to my husband for 8 years. Never thought about anybody else in my life, nothing. And I did cheat on my husband. The last 9 months, since my brothers died, my goal in life has to be to have a baby. I didn't want to die alone. That's my fear. I don't want to die and have nobody to remember me, like blood. So my husband has had cancer, so the last time we tested him was years ago, and he was sterile, and that was before cancer again. So we, decided the best route after I did cheat on my husband. We figured out why I cheated on my husband is because I wanted to have a child. Makes sense, and everyone's like, your husband probably left you. No, my husband loves me and understands that he could not help me. And so he continued doing his treatments at Rochester, and in the process was actually trying to be checked again, which takes a long time. I actually was with 2 different guys. One of them is now my best friend. Can't live without him. He's going to be around with this baby. It's going to be probably an uncle. This baby's going to call him an uncle. And the other one, which could be the potential father, turned out to be not so good. But can't change that now. This baby's a miracle. It doesn't matter. But in that process, we determined that Scott could have a chance to be a father. So he started on medication to up his sperm count. And this last month, when it all went down and I did get pregnant, I was with 2 different people. So that's kind of the rumor. Everyone's like, Tara just cheated on her husband. It's not Scott, A lot of people want to be happy, but don't want to be happy because they think it's somebody else's. Well, just so everybody knows, it most likely is my husband's baby. Even if it's not, we are raising this child as our own. This child will know no bad in its life. Let's see, I was going to do 2 different videos, but now kind of summed it up in all this one, but the whole reason why doing this is because I had RNY gastric bypass to have a child, and now I am pregnant. So that's where we're going to leave it off as, is this one, and this is going to be our first baby blog. This is how my journey started. Grieving my brother in a sexual way and figuring out that I wanted to have a child. And now I am pregnant. So that is the end of this one. I will hopefully do the next one tomorrow, if not the next day. And if anyone has any questions or concerns, you can always message me on Facebook. I'm an open book. No bad questions at all. Love you all, and me and Baby B are going to eat some more food. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.